No Man's Sky is getting its biggest update of the year so far in Worlds Part 1, marking the arrival of No Man's Sky version 5.0. Worlds is looking to kick off an overhaul to the No Man's Sky universe, focusing on the technology used to create and simulate the many planets you visit, and offer up new fauna, flora, and gameplay. What's incredibly interesting right off the bat is how Worlds is beginning the implementation of tech we can expect to see in the upcoming Light No Fire. Details provided from Sean Murray state, 6 months ago we announced Light No Fire. It's this insanely ambitious game. Over the last 5 years making the game, we've learnt new things, and we're feeding that back into No Man's Sky. It feels like we're bringing technology back from the future. So what are some of the biggest changes with Worlds Part 1? First off, the water technology. Oceans are now much more dynamic and will look so much more different than they do already. Wind will create waves, with storms increasing the intensity, while the surface of the water will have a reflective quality to it as you explore or fly over it. And also, ships can now land on the water's surface. And we have the skies and weather. New cloud technology means skies will be much more detailed, and you'll find a greater variety wherever you look in the universe. Flying through the clouds will be better than ever, while exploring on foot as the weather shifts and the skies shift with it, combined with fog, rain, or blizzards, will create some of the most immersive moments we've seen yet. In Sean's words, sometimes a storm hits and you see the waves rise and the clouds gather. The new wind, the clouds, the oceans, the atmospherics all hit together and it feels like nothing else. There's even the chance of seeing new sights such as floating islands, with their own little life on top of them, and waterfalls falling off the edge down towards the planet's surface. As you explore further, you'll find plenty of new types of creatures within these new biomes, completely refreshed and unlike the fauna we have already seen. And of course, the new creatures can still be tamed as pets or mounted. And yes, with this new update comes a new expedition, which takes you across many of these new sites and planet types. And better yet, for all of you Helldivers fans out there, you'll be happy to know that Hello Games have made something very Starship Troopers inspired with this one. Players will come together to fight against giant bugs, with shared community progress, and the addition of a new heavy armored military mech that can have a flamethrower arm. And apparently, we're very much going to need it. There are, as always, countless other things that are mentioned in the official trailer, such as shadow improvements, the ability to rename discoveries, solar ship crafting, and bug armor. And we'll get the full breakdown with the patch notes, but from what I can tell, this is a big new move for No Man's Sky. And with this being Worlds Part 1, there is still the promise of a lot more to come. In some final notes from Sean, I can't wait to see folks exploring this universe we've made with fresh eyes. The update is called Worlds Part 1 because, I guess obviously, more will follow.